be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Anderson.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go? And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And that's way high. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 4th in the American League in batting average this year. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Anderson, a former All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. 1 out, bases empty. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now leading the American League in homers coming into this one. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box, and that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. It just got under the throw, and it took off on him a little bit.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They're waving Ramirez home. He will score, and they take the lead. Not in time. He's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
One out, runner at second. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Big time power. He's 3rd in the AL in home runs. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
In the dirt.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Soto, the runner at second with 1 away. Just off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Now one missed. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. And Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. The pitch. And a base hit right there. Coming around third is Soto. In there safely.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So Harper stands in. This one in the air right field. Noda sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags and will move up to third.
Batting 6th, shortstop.
Let's take a look at our lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Juan Soto.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Francisco
Ball
Lindor,
inside.
the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, I know
One
they've
ball,
gotten out to
one
an
strike.
early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring
No,
position
that's
the
a
rest
ball.
of this ball game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels coming up. And we're back. Starting on the mound in this one, Luis Gil. Safe to say he's pretty stingy, Chris.
Indeed, his walks and hits per innings pitched is ridiculously good. I mean, when you look at the rest of the league, this guy never works out of the stretch. He's always in his windup, probably feeling pretty comfortable, getting the baseball going right after hitters, limiting hard contact, and having good defensive work behind it.
Here's the third baseman, Kevin Newman. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And that's in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up, hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Nolan Schanuel stands in now and watches strike 1. One down, base is empty. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Hauls it in, 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. Trailing by a couple of runs already, and I'm sure they'd like to erase that deficit quickly.
Yeah, you don't want to let this deficit get into your head and you're trying to just make up the difference with one swing and you really don't have the base runners on. You've got to contribute, keep the line moving, and all of a sudden you have a big inning, everything shifts, and you find yourself in the driver's seat.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That's off the mark. 1-2 to count. Popped in the air. Left field. Doyle makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Anderson back to work. And ball 1. Single He wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And they'll do it again. And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Moniak squeezes it, and there's one down.
Batting 8th, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill at the dish now. If you look at his early accomplishments, most start by calling him the youngest player ever to do something.
Yeah, do you have an example?
Of course I do. Jackson Merrill is the youngest player all time with a multi-homer game, including a walk-off home run.
Now, that's a good night at the yard.
There's a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Fouled off to the right. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Boog, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
No.
Throw to second.
1-0.
Save. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Fouled off left side. The 1-1 is fouled off. On a line, base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home, but it's offline. The throw to second is offline.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's Jose Ramirez. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as a run scores.
Now batting, designated hitter Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. A double and a run scored his first time up. In there at the knees. Man on second, 2 down. And takes low for ball 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
slides, but it gets by him. Ramirez around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 5-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. And at first, it's Aaron Judge now. On the inside corner for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels nothing. Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Jorge Soler. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swinging a foul straight back. Got him swinging.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Logan O'Hoppe,
No
batting
ball.
with 1 down,
strike.
takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Slider misses outside. Upstairs.
No, that's too high.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
One down, base is empty. That one off the mark, and now 3-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He nails one out to right. It's 5-1. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. Over the last 10 games, he's knocked in 10 runs.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Homered last night, added another hit as well. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
2 outs. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 5-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And there's a ball.
Well, I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And another ball.
You know, these Yankees really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even 2-2.
One of the most frustrating things for an offense is leaving runners on base. So the big hits they've gotten in this one have made a very happy group of hitters down there.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
So a man at first. And next for New York, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Lindor swings through that one.
0-2. Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
The shortstop takes a ball. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Anthony Volpe.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And the 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
1-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and
right
go a long
fielder.
way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ryan Noda at the plate and takes high there. And that clips the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
That pitch in for a strike. Gonna count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there.
Now
He got the
batting,
changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And that is out of play. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Angels go quietly there. They're down 5-1. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, number 57.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1.
Jackson Merrill.
And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Jose Suarez getting ready to go. Hendricks, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Way out front for strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Volpe on the run. Throw to first. On the money. Nice play. Brenton Doyle digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And he grounds one to the right side. Rengifo tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Chisholm, in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Ball 1 there. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch
Ball
misses
2.
there. Ball 2. Check swing, called strike. And it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch is outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the offense at time. And midway in the 4th, it's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 1. Back here at the ballpark,
And
let's check
leading
out the
off
latest
for the
news from
Hellos,
around the league.
First baseman, Nolan Shadowell.
Just missed.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough.
1-1.
Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill on his way over. And out number 1 on the grab.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right
Now
there. He
batting,
saved extra bases
second
for sure.
baseman,
If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to
Luis
catch his
Rengifo.
breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rengifo
Ball.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so
Now
impressive,
batting,
not
the
walking
designated
anyone.
hitter,
I mean,
Jorge
this guy's just going right after hitters,
Soler.
filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Soler in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that's a little bit
ball.
high. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1. Ball 2.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ohapi
No, that's
takes a
it.
ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Sliced hard but foul. On the ground. On to Jazz. And that's the 3rd out. Angels leave 1. They're down here 5-1. And we're back.
Leading
All
off
set
for
for the
the
start of the inning.
Yankees,
And
third
stepping
baseman,
in for the
Jose
Yankees, Jose
Ramirez.
Ramirez. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Yankees putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one hammered center field. And in 1 hops the wall. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Here's Juan Soto. He has, as they like to say,
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
that's right. First
1-0.
offering misses badly for ball 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ward sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second, but now he won't try for third. Stays put with one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And Judge spoils that one. To third, Newman. Throw to first in time. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back, and that will end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So in now for the Angels, Taylor Ward.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Moniak in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Angels just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now Anthony Volpe. And that one clips the corner.
No balls. One strike.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Yankees up by 3. Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Angels.
2 out, space is empty.
Right fielder,
Ryan Noda now at the plate.
Noda.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But the Angels draw a bit closer thanks to this solo homer. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Ball 1 to Bryce. That's
the
outside.
ball.
And now 2-0.
Well, usually a
2-0
high level
the
of
count.
confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. High in the air, out to right. Noda sizing this one up. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. He's one of the best players in the game. First pitch just misses. Swing and a pop-up foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Cut on and lifted in the air. Noda pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
Two down,
Yainer
bases
Diaz.
empty. Stepping in, Yainer Diaz, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Inside, just missed. Hammered, base hit, and that extends the inning. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And misses inside. Diaz off of first with 2 away. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Now fly ball to right center. Noda. And makes the grab. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 2. Back in Anaheim,
And
John
leading
Shelby
off
with
for
Chris
the
Singleton in the
Pillows.
booth. And
Third
leading off the
baseman,
bottom of the 6th, Kevin Newman.
Newman.
Heel back to work. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of
Now
two-strike
that is
hitting in that
first
at-bat.
baseman.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
And now it's going to be Nolan Shanuel.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. Lifted in the air down the left side. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And that's a little bit high. And now it's even 1-1. Man at first, one away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Soler in the box again, takes a strike. And that one upstairs, ball one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Angels trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. See ya strikes him out for the second time today. Angels strand 1, and the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for the Angels.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hans Kraus.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
Brenton Doyle.
Fought off foul. Kraus, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider misses down and away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Chisholm, the next to hit, takes outside. Swings and misses, and a count 1-1. They say you win.
1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Ramirez at the plate now. That's ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And up next for New York, Juan Soto. Fastball almost got him there.
1-0.
Man at second. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. That's out number 3. The Yanks lead 1, and it remains 5-2.
And leading off for the Hellos, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
And that one is inside ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Late with the swing there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground, right side. Jazz tosses to first, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a foul out of play. 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That one misses. It's 2-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things.
Center fielder,
when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now, Mickey Moniak, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And there's the strike.
Ball 1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Nabs it, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the eighth.
54.
Jose Suarez.
Jose
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here.
Suarez.
Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
Here is Aaron
Leading off for the
Judge.
Yankees.
He's a
Right
guy who
fielder,
does it
Aaron
all.
Judge.
With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first. First out in the top of the eighth.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Bryce
Here's
Harper.
Bryce Harper. In for a strike. 0-1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Kenley Jansen up and throwing. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one misses. And the count is 2-2. And down on strikes. And Harper down on strikes.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And a little something extra at stake in this at bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. That clips a corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Outside low. Full count 3-2. Yainer Diaz waiting to hit for the Yankees. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Well, 2-out walks are never good,
Now
especially
batting,
when you're trying to get back
catcher,
into that
Yainer
dugout. But he's
Diaz.
still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
Rip to third, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. They're still out in front, 5-2. Back here at
And
Angel
leading
Stadium,
off for the
ready for the bottom of the
Hellos,
8th.
the
So in now for the
shortstop,
Angels, Anthony Volpe.
Volpe. Now pitching
New
for
arm
New
out of the
York.
bullpen, Hunter
Number
Gaddis.
33, Hunter Gaddis.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect. And halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Now it's the right fielder, Ryan Noda. Late on that fastball.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one blasted deep to right. That's back. That one is gone. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-3. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Back to the top of the order now. Now the third baseman, Kevin Newman. 1 for 3. Foul ball there. That one not close, and that's ball 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. Now 2 away.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
Next offering upstairs. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Quijada.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now at the plate, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Now 1-2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kyle Hendricks, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Kochanowicz also getting ready. Merrill checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. And that skips in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Brenton Doyle will hit next. And that one lifted in the air center field. Moniak under this one. Makes the grab. 1 away. So a man
Now
aboard.
batting,
Jazz
second
Chisholm
baseman,
Jr.
Jazz
stepping
Chisholm
in now
Jr.
for the Yankees. Runner on the move. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Moniak snags it for the second out. And next for New York, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Time called now. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Two outs. Up and
Ball,
in.
no.
1-1. Just
Outside, ball.
missed. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Yankees 5 and the Angels 3. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So in now for the Angels, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
Mason Miller comes on trying to close it out.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy
Now
one.
pitching
You're
for
holding
New
a
York.
small lead on the scoreboard,
Number
and you know those
19.
hitters are going to give you the best at bats they
Mason Miller.
can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Soler in now. Takes ball one off the plate. That's in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. That one in triple digits.
One ball. Two strikes.
Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
That misses the zone. Ball one. One out and a runner at second. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Breaking ball misses down and away. And that's a strikeout looking. Now only one out remaining. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get two outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Miller is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.